Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. I know you have been waiting on this day for a long time. All week long you've been waiting.
For 4 days we've been waiting on it. Well, maybe since last Sunday or Friday.
It's Friday, everybody.
That's right. It is Friday, and we've got a great show lined up to get you ready right on for your weekend. But first, to my disappointment, guess what?
What?
It's freezing cold outside.
Check that weather out.
That's right. Let's check it out.
Your first warning weather with meteorologist Zach Covey.
It was a bitter cold morning across the region with temperatures in the 20s and 30s, but now we're starting to see those temperatures warm up into the 40s. Plenty of sunlight today, maximizing the sunlight minutes from sun up to sundown. But despite the maximum amount of sun from the beaches to inland, temperatures stay in the 40s. The reason why, a decent cold air push from Nova Scotia, and the Prince Edward Island. Overall, that reinforcing cold air will help limit just how much we warm up. Highs today mid to upper 40s. Then we deal with this. A decent amount of spin through the Four Corners region. That's a mid-level low pushing towards Texas, Oklahoma. That's going to develop a surface low just to the east of El Paso, portions of, say, Van Horn, Texas, the Franklin Mountains. That area of low pressure will help pull up some Gulf of Mexico moisture, and with it, a nice little warm front. Now that warm front will lift through our region, but for some portions of North Carolina and the Tennessee River Valley, combining this cold air at the surface with that warm, moist air aloft, that's going to create an icy mess. We're talking rain, snow, sleet, and even freezing rain, accreting up to about 1/10 of an inch on some surfaces. That's a decent amount of ice for locations like Boone, Banner, Elk. But like I said, for South Carolina, the good news is we've got the warm front that goes through. So no questions about what type of precipitation we're seeing. But if you're traveling to North Carolina or farther north this weekend, be aware on where you're traveling and check the forecast. I don't want anybody to get surprised by freezing rain or sleet. You notice the swath of snow really for Virginia, the Delmarva Peninsula. For us, we deal with some clouds tomorrow. 20% chance of an isolated shower primarily at the beach with that Atlantic moisture. By Sunday morning, 5, 6, 7, that's when the heaviest of the rain will roll through. 10 a.m. still dealing with the rain, and by 2 to 3 o'clock, the rain should all but be over, but the clouds will linger as we continue to keep this storm system going into our Monday with only a 20% chance of an isolated shower. So again, Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, the two best times for the moisture with this storm system. We cool off on our Monday with those overcast skies. Sun returns Tuesday. Temperatures really warm up Wednesday and Thursday. Will be near 60 degrees. Whether or not this warm spell lasts for the rest of the month, too early to tell. Looks like we may have another cold air outbreak in about a week.
All right, welcome back. We've got a great show lined up today. There's fun stuff, but we got to go to birthdays and tell you a little bit about that before we get into the show.
That's right. Today is Friday, January the 11th, and it is Secret Pal Day.
Okay.
Guess what?
And it's what?
Your secret pal. He's in the back.
Oh,
His name's Brandon.
No,
That's right. Come on.
And it's also International Thank You Day.
That's right. Can you say?
You.
Yeah.
Can you say it? No.
Gracias.
Okay, that's good.
Grazie.
Okay.
Danka. You got any for me?
No, I don't have any.
Darlington boy.
Let's
right
go
there.
birthdays today. 1971, Mary J. Blige, 48 years old, Grammy Award-winning singer, released more than a half dozen platinum records. And before fame, now listen to this, she sang in church, and she was also a backup singer for Uptown Records.
How about that? In 1972, Amanda Peet, 47 years old movie actress who starred in Jack and Jill and in The Whole Nine Yards.
And in 1988, Lunch Money Lewis. That's what he calls himself. He's 31. He's a rapper. His real name is Gamel Lewis. And the song's Bills was a major hit in Australia. Lunch Money Lewis.
Never heard of it. Must have been a slow day in the birthday department, right?
It
All right,
was.
talking about today in history, 1964, Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash became the first country album to top the U.S. pop album charts.
That's right. 1965, the West Coast sound of the Beach Boys. They recorded Do You Want to Dance? All right, here we go. From the Know It All department, you ready?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
think.
The founders of Google were willing to sell Google for $1 million to Excite in 1999. But Excite turned them down.
Okay.
Google is now worth
what?
$527 billion.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Probably the worst deal of the century that didn't go through.
I can agree with you. But it may
Golly.
not be where it is. So, you know, things happen like they're
Man,
supposed
it
to.
does. That's it from the Know It All department today. We got a great show lined up, some fun stuff. Hope you're going to stay with us.
That was a good throw.
You liked that, didn't you?
We'll be right back. Talking about the 5th annual Spirit of Giving with the Little Rivery Rotary Club. We're going to find out how you can get involved.
That's right. Craig's here with us now, and this is the 5th year y'all have done this.
5
Now,
times.
explain what this means, the Spirit of Giving. What is that all about?
Well, it's held in a restaurant with adult beverages. That's the spirit.
That's the Spirit. And then you get everybody to give.
The money we raise that evening is something we give away.
That's always kind of smart. You know,
Yeah.
start with the food and beverages, and then people.
Well, I think the food and beverages is really what attracts people.
Sure.
And maybe the charitable aspect comes close behind. But the Parsons Table Restaurant in Little River,
Great place.
it is a great place, but the owner is a member of the Rotary Club of Little River.
Yeah.
He turns the restaurant over to us, and heavy hors d'oeuvres, I mean really good stuff. And wine, good wine, probably as much as you want, single malt bourbon and single malt scotch. And it's a wine tasting, bourbon tasting, scotch tasting,
Very cool.
all you can eat hors d'oeuvres. And then maybe when you've had enough food and drink, you'll bid a lot on the live and the silent auction.
That's
all right, you got
that's
live,
always the
you got a
hope.
lot of stuff for the live and
Yes.
silent auction.
Yes, we do.
Give us a couple of the big things you've got.
Several guns,
Yeah?
rifle, 3 pistols,
Oh.
lots of other gifts that we put together sometimes to make a spectacular prize to bid on.
I'm sure
Right.
gift certificates.
That's
A
good.
lot of gift certificates.
All right, now, everybody that's watching now, you know, the Rotary Club's putting this on, but everybody's invited.
Yes, up to capacity.
Yeah.
But yes, we want people to participate. We have a lot of community support. If you saw the list of all the donations, you'd be impressed.
Fantastic.
now,
I want to know about the charities.
Yeah.
Can you name some of the charities that you've given to in the past,
Well, yes.
or that you give to still?
Well, there are some charities that we've specifically mentioned, earmarked for this event.
Great.
Blue Star Mothers.
Hey, great.
Some of our members are active Blue Star Mothers. We give scholarships to the high school students. Last year we gave 11 $1,000 scholarships to graduates.
That's a big deal.
We're a
That
small
helps a
Rotary
lot.
Club.
That helps a lot, though.
And Fostering Hope, which I think you're familiar with
we've
here
had
in
them on.
Conway.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She's a wonderful person. They do great work.
They sure do.
Yeah, so those are the main charities that
You
we
have,
contribute
you have
to.
a goal, real quick, of what you want to raise this year?
Well, we have other fundraising events. we'll get tens of thousands of dollars from this event.
That
All right.
sounds fantastic.
Tell them quickly once again, January 24th, what time does it start?
6 o'clock at the Parsons Stable, 6 till whenever, 6 to 9 officially.
All right.
Hey, always good to see you,
Thanks
my
for being
friend.
with us.
Good to see you both. Thank
Check
you
out the
for your
website
help.
right there
All right.
for tickets. All right. Stick around. We've got more coming up.
All right, you love horses? Well, we're going to talk a little bit about horses now. The Barnabas Horse Foundation is hosting their 7th annual Hoedown.
That's a Hoedown fundraiser.
Yeah,
and a ton of fun at that. You know, a really great cause. Let's talk first, Sue, about Barnabas, what you guys do, and then let's get into the details of the Hoedown.
Barnabas Horse Foundation is an equine-assisted therapy program. So we work with, we're trauma-focused, so we work with people that have suffered abuse, domestic violence, assaults, anyone who's experienced trauma. We also work with veterans
Exactly
with
what I was
PTSD.
gonna say, yeah.
We love our vets. Every Monday's Veterans Day at the farm. And then we also have special needs therapeutic riding.
Well, this helps. The horses, they can relate to that, and it's just relieves and gives them a lot of relaxation.
Absolutely.
too.
Animal therapy is huge.
Absolutely. It is huge. And being on the back of a horse, the rhythm of the movement mimics the rhythm of being in utero. So there's things that start
I didn't know
happening.
that.
Yeah, you learn something new every day.
I learn something new every day.
How about that?
Test you on it.
We'll test you. That's right. Let's talk about the event. Jen, when is it and who can come?
Anybody can come.
Okay.
Tickets are now available on the website, barnabashorse.org. It'll be March 2nd, 6 to 9 at Oceanside Village.
Okay, dinner, dancing, silent auction, raffles. This is open to anybody, and all proceeds are going to go.
Absolutely. All proceeds go to support the program so that we can keep it free for our participants.
Fantastic. Do you have some sponsors for this event, or you still need a few?
We still need a few. We are just now starting to gather our silent auction items. We'll have date night baskets, hotel packages for this area down in Charleston and wherever else we can get. So lots of exciting things.
Fantastic.
Well, this is good. I think it's very good. There's the website right there if you want to know more information about it. Go to the website and learn more about it.
Well,
now,
and this is, okay, this event is fun. You guys go out, you have a great time. It's fun. So people that are just wanting to come out and have fun are welcome, right?
It's a good barbecue dinner. It's dancing, silent auction. It's just fun.
Family oriented.
Yes.
Awesome. So bring everybody, and don't forget
yes,
your boots and your
your
cowboy
boots.
hat.
You got to dress up and be cowboy.
That's right. If
That's
somebody
right.
knows someone who would benefit from your program, can they find that information on the website?
Absolutely. And
Okay.
there's numbers on the website where they can call.
All right.
Well, that's great.
Awesome.
Y'all keep up the good work out there. Hear a lot
Right,
about
thank
you,
you.
Sue. I really
Yeah,
do.
we really do.
Thank
Good
Good
stuff.
job.
Thank you.
Well, we like that even more.
And Jen, good
Yes.
job on your first interview.
yeah.
Thank
I
you.
like that. You passed the test.
She said she was a little nervous. I think she did great.
I think she did fantastic
I
too.
ain't kidding.
I passed.
All right,
Yay.
Barnabas
Thanks,
Horse.
girls.
That's right, BarnabasHorse.org, a nonprofit, well worth the funds being raised. And any volunteers, I'm sure they could use those as well.
That's right. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We got more coming up.
All right, talking about the Salvation Army always doing something to help families in the area. We're going to also find out about their Red Kettle program and how the end of 2018 turned out.
Let me tell you, they do a lot for a lot of families, and the Salvation Army is always working to, do more stuff.
Sure.
And now that's why we got David here today. We want to find out how Christmas went, how many people y'all helped, and, talk a little bit about it.
Well, today is the thank you day, so we want to say thank you to the community.
Well, look at that.
Hey.
We were able to help over 1,200 children.
Oh, man.
Now that means that there were over 7,000 toys given out for these families to receive at Christmas time. So it was a wonderful, wonderful time. Obviously, the best part, about being able to do that is to know that somebody is going to have a real Christmas. A child is going to be able to open up those presents on Christmas Day and be able to enjoy them. We were able to not only give those toys, but also clothing and some food. And also this year, we did something a little different. We wanted to help some seniors. And so we selected some items that were specifically designed for them to be able to, also provide for them. Some of them are alone at home, and so to be able to have something special on Christmas also.
That's
It takes a lot of money to do this. Now, your Red Kettle program provides a lot of this money.
Correct.
Right?
Yes. We do receive a lot of funds during this time of the year to help at Christmas, and we actually surpassed our goal over $200,000.
Whoa.
So that's going to help not only at Christmas, but of course throughout the year.
Well, that's great. And the people in this area, they donated. Everywhere there was a Red Kettle. How many do y'all put out at a time, David?
We had about 20 to 25 different locations that we used. Different days, of course, different places.
Right.
But again, it's all that change, all
It
those
adds
bills,
up.
It certainly adds up.
That is, wow, fantastic. Now, a little, maybe more this year due to the flooding and the hurricane. Did that alter some of did that raise your numbers up at all?
Well, it did a little bit. We always, of course, are not, planning on a hurricane to come up to our area.
You got that.
So when it does happen, yes, we try to, help those families, especially as they approach the Christmas time.
Right.
But it did affect our numbers, yeah. It also affected people who were giving. People who said, we know that there are people who are hurting in our community and were affected by this flood. We want to contribute. We want to give.
How about
That's
that?
good.
Yeah.
All right, now Christmas is a little over 11 months off. Now, I know, this is kind of like a year-round thing. Y'all already start promoting and pushing and looking for people to help you with next year.
Absolutely. We already had our first Christmas meeting for 2019.
You did? That's good.
Have to stay ahead of it if you want to help that many families,
We
right?
do, because we always want to try to do it better and try to do it more efficiently. So yes, if folks want to help out, want to begin to volunteer and help us in planning all that, we'd love to have them come help us.
Now, the Salvation Army, how long have they been around, David?
We have been in Horry County for 70 years. It has been an international movement since 1865.
1865.
So we've been around a while.
That is great. I agree. Well, I tell you, if people need to contact them, look online, check out their website is right
Absolutely.
there, and find out more of what they do and find out more about what you can do to help them.
Amen.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
And
Thank you,
all
David.
that money, all that change
Man,
adds up to, you said over
That's right.
$200,000?
Yeah.
And all that money stays right
that's
here.
good.
Horry
I was told
County.
if you save a quarter a day for a year, it ends up $9,100 at the end of the year.
Can I have a quarter today?
I started yesterday.
You can give me a quarter every day.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Thanks. We'll be back.
All right, we're going to talk about the amazing race into the Myrtle Beach State Park. This is always a big event, and they fill up real quick, so you better listen up and get ready.
We've gotten a lot of phone calls and emails.
Already?
So we only take 30 teams of 2, so I think it's going to fill up fast. Registration opens tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And it will go, it'll stay open until February 9th or until it fills up.
Until it fills up,
Yeah.
even maybe until race day?
No,
But we have-
No,
February
they're
9th is the cutoff.
till
'cause
February
we still-
9th, excuse me.
We have,
Okay.
because we're a small thing, we got
Now,
to
what
get
all
going.
takes place in this amazing race?
It's such a cool thing. So that's the finish, obviously, but it's about a 4.5 mile course. You can walk it, run it. Like, here's your own Amanda Kinthus. She's
Yeah.
doing our popcorn toss from past years. This is maybe a fire challenge, maybe roasting a marshmallow that's not just burnt. A blindfold challenge where you have to walk somebody through, you know,
and this is
without
all
touching.
part of that race.
This could be this year. These were activities definitely last year.
Right, of course.
Or not last year, but in past years. The race changes every year. The course changes every year. It's never the same thing twice. This year, our theme is, we're kind of calling it like nature's nasties. Sharks, jellyfish, snakes, stingrays, bats, poison ivy. You know, things that makes people really uncomfortable in the wild.
Yeah.
We're going to teach you a little about it at all these different challenges and have fun. And so the course is not a blue line. It's not like you just blindly follow. You'll get a clue and tell you to go to the fishing pier. There might be a couple different ways that you could possibly go. We picked the shortest way. I don't know what way that team's going to pick. And so you just go around, and it usually takes teams anywhere from 2.5 hours to about 3.5 hours to do the race. Yeah, so it's an all-day affair, but it's always a lot of fun.
All right, now with this theme, kind of cool because you're gonna kind of debunk some of those myths that
that's the whole
people
goal.
think about. And, you know,
So we
jellyfish.
want you to go out, have fun, just be more knowledgeable about things so that when you do go, like if there's a cannonball jellyfish which is harmless, you'll know now like not to panic.
It's okay.
It's okay.
That's right.
June and July, or July and August is when the box jellies and the sea nettles.
So you learn a lot during the race, too. Now,
That
how
is
long
the
ago did y'all
goal.
start this? How long did you
Well,
five?
yeah, you know, we're both not good at math.
I knew that was coming.
6 or 7 years. It's either our 6th or our
okay.
7th year.
Okay,
So,
that's
yeah, we're
good.
pretty well established by now. We have a lot of teams that come back year after year.
How many
which is pretty
people
fun.
do you normally have come out for this? Is it pretty full?
30 teams.
30
So we
teams. Okay,
almost
30.
always book up. It doesn't take long. Yeah.
It doesn't
so
take
it's
long.
really
That's
fun.
fun. How fun.
It's so much fun.
All right, now what does it cost for a team?
It is $75 per team. You get a T-shirt, you get a bag, you get snacks, you get a little homemade medal. Nothing we do, everything's unique, and an amazing, unique time that will not happen ever again.
I love it.
Always
Yeah.
different stuff.
Really
That's
cool.
right. That's
Love the
right.
Myrtle Beach State
And
Park.
I tell you, go ahead.
No, I was going to just say, what else do you guys have
Yeah,
going
what's
on
coming
right
up
now?
in the winter?
I mean, it's cold.
It's
but
cold, but now is the best time to come because there's not as many people. Though last weekend, I mean, the park was crazy busy because it was so warm.
the weather was
But I bet
beautiful.
you this weekend it won't be as busy. You can kind of come and have a place to yourself, which is nice.
Relax.
You know, in the middle of the
Take
winter,
a walk.
take a walk.
Fish.
Either go out on the beach.
Yeah.
Try your hand at fishing. I don't know. You know, it's not as great fishing right now, but you don't know unless you put a line in. Take a walk in the woods.
never know what's going to
Just
happen.
be in the moment and be
That's true.
outside and let nature heal you.
Unplug
Yeah.
a bit.
Yes.
Well, Ann was talking about math a minute ago. I said if you save 25 cents a day, you'd have $9,000.
Incorrect.
Well, he
would
told
be
me it was
great.
$91. You have to save, I got to correct this, $24.90 a day to have $9,000 after a
Or
year.
have a very high interest rate.
No, I just wanted my check. My check.
know it.
I was just looking
I'll
for my
send it
check.
to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Ann.
All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Hollywood!
It's Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, PD and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
All right, don't forget, tomorrow, January 12th, down at the Beard and Mustache Contest, right down at the Beaver Bar in Merle's Inlet. Be there if you got a beard or a mustache. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm not sure you're going to win with
No,
that. Do you
mine
think?
is no good. I would not make it.
No
I
good,
promise you.
but if you want a good time,
Woo.
go out there and see that. How fun.
is-
And you
it
know
is
what?
wild.
I hope you have a great weekend.
All right, I'm going to do it.
All right.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
See y'all on Monday.
That's right. We hope you have a fantastic weekend. Stay warm. See ya.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.